This is the number one mistake people make when defending, and you don't even realize you're doing it. I compared gameplay from a Division 4 player to an elite tier player in my coaching academy to show you exactly how this mistake comes about and how you can fix it. First up, what is this so-called mistake? Well, in summary, this mistake causes you to drag defenders out of position and leave holes in your defense, making it impossible for you to recover. And the culprit is second man press. And the reason is simply because of how the game is scripted. Ever since EA have attempted to add realism into this game, the reaction time of defenders has become slower and slower and slower to mimic real life football and the realistic reaction times of defenders in the game. Meaning, as the years have progressed, it has become more and more difficult for you to adjust and react to attackers bursting through the space. This means anytime you leave a gap in the defense, it will be extremely difficult for you to recover with the defender if you so as to overcommit. You can't drag people out, otherwise you will concede. Alright? Let's improve on this. Hold the position. Do not give up that position. Hold in the position. Get there. Good. And you're probably thinking, where does this leave second man press? Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, anytime you attempt to use second man press in EAFC, the defender will put somewhat amount of pressure onto the attacker, however, nowhere near enough to complete a tackle. In summary, second man press is not like it used to be. It's very passive, and the defender will needlessly run out of their position, leaving gaps and holes for your opponent to exploit. And yet, we still continue to use it. And why is this? It's simply because people are still stuck in their old ways and use second man press to compensate for their inabilities to defend properly. Hence, the solution. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain firstly how to cut out second man press completely from your game, and secondly how to defend sufficiently enough so that you will never have to think about touching the R1 button again. To be brutally honest with you, the number one method to completely alleviate second man press is changing the button triggers so that R1 is no longer second man press. And the best trigger for this is keeper, come and collect. The method behind this madness is premised on the fact that second man press is a habit, and the only way to get rid of this habit is to punish you for using the R1 button. You can see this firsthand in a one-on-one coaching session with my client. We changed the triggers, and the following game he conceded from pressing the R1 button. This ultimately confirmed to me and to him that he was in fact only using it because it became a habit. Nice, switch back, good. No. 1 week later, he was defending exactly how I wanted him to, and thus conceded less goals from dragging defenders out of their position and leaving gaps and holes in the defense. And by now, you're probably wondering, how should we actually defend if we're not going to use second man press? Well, that's where the significance of defensive shape and structure comes into play. And how do we maintain the shape and structure, might you ask? Well, it's from constantly switching between your defenders to maintain shape whilst at the same time pushing the defender up slightly before you switch off to another defender. You can see exactly what I mean with my client's gameplay in the Elite Division. He's constantly switching between his defenders, pushing them up slightly to ensure they remain in their position and the structure remains intact, however pushing them up enough to pressure the ball carrier at the same time. This is crucial in your opponent's half, in the midfield, as well as in and around the 18-yard box. Additionally, he's also scanning for various options and attempting to read his opponent by switching to the defender around the next passing option of the opponent and where he may go next, before he even makes the pass. This ensures we remain one step ahead of our opponent when defending in EAFC. And to cap it off, here is a complimentary live demonstration.
And it's live!
Here we go, a demonstration, not biting, holding the position, constantly switching between them. Didn't give up the position, just held in there. Alright, we're going to push up, track. See how I anticipated there. Selected the centre back before he even made the pass. We're going to push up, constantly switching, holding the position, pushing up. See how I'm still holding the position. I pushed up with Ballack, but I didn't run him all the way out of position. And was there any use of second man press? No. So, not only have we established the number one defensive mistake in EAFC, but we have also garnered the ultimate solution to fixing this problem. A solution which will undoubtedly improve your defending by tenfold in years to come. Now I am coaching one-on-one. I'm preparing people for EAFC 25 already. You can check it out. The link is down below. And if you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy this one here.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. And lastly, if you do want any pre-gaming fuel or supplement, then head over to atpscience.com, which is the first link in the description, and use the code DylanEtsATP at checkout to get yourself a discount. Not only is it the cheapest way to get supplements, but it helps me out a ton, guys, so thank you.